Hey, and welcome to this video. This is something I wanted to share. This is a background removing software that I've been developing with AI. How this works is it has a large language model that is designed to remove backgrounds, and it sometimes misses art that has just a solid color background. It can miss some like gaps here and there. So really the AI is really good with complex backgrounds and not solid color backgrounds, is I guess what I'm trying to say. So I developed this solid color background removal. It has some algorithms that I've thought of and had installed. And you got some brush tools here to make your life a little easier, of course. And this is edit mode. If you trust the AI to do its job, you can turn this off and it won't throw you into this screen where you have brushes. If you want to do some edits, you know something's going to happen, you can turn this on, and then you have access to these brushes and you can tighten it up a little bit. Right now I'm in bulk BG removal, so what that means is basically I have a lot of photos that I want to process and I threw in here. So when I hit approve, you'll see a bunch of photos, and there's just the standard BG removal. That's just a singular photo that you want to process. Over to the right, I have here sharpen, blur. I can sharpen the edges or blur the edges across the entire image with one little button here. Yeah, let's get into it. So if I hit approve, you can see that I've already done all of these as they are deselected, and this guy is now going to be deselected. So this guy here is next. And the AI is doing its processing. And then it's going to do my algorithms. And here we are. So this is the next photo, and we can see right away that the AI or something removed the white in these little bubbles to make it a little shiny. That makes it look a little shiny. I don't want this, so I'm just going to scroll my erase arts and just erase that. I don't need that. And we can see if I go back to restore art, it shows you where these bubbles were. So if you erase something that you did not intend to remove, you know where it is. And if you wanted to be extra lazy, you could do smart brush, smart recover, just hit a button, and notice how it doesn't bring any of the background, it just targets the color. So obviously it didn't bring the white in these back, because white is the background color and it thinks don't bring that back, but it's pretty easy to just bring that back yourself. And if you're like, oh, these edges are really sharp, well, you got this blur edge tool. You could just blur the edges, and you have a function right here, blur radius. You can change how blurry it makes the edges. I have it set to this, so you can see like I can bring this back and it looks pretty good, but again I don't want this, so I'm just going to erase it. So I'll just keep that out there. So from here, what I want to do is mostly smart erases, because I'm looking for crevices that the AI and my tight gaps algorithm missed. So you can see if I click removal analysis, by the way, you can run tight gaps and undo it right here if you feel like it's doing too much damage, but overall it does a pretty good job. You can see purple is AI removal, what the AI removed. Tight gaps is blue, so this blue edge is looking for these tight gaps of pixels of background. It thinks just to tighten it up. It's really good at getting in crevices here and there, and yada yada. And then red is manual erase, so this is what I did. I erased that. And then we have this other thing that shows you a protection wall. I'm not going to really get into this, but you can see original, results, alpha mask, removal analysis, the protection wall, and wall detail. So this is where I'm at. Smart brush. It doesn't look like the AI and my thing missed much, but we can see it did some damage here. And if I go to removal analysis, I can see that this is blue, which is tight gaps. So if I go to restore art and I do restore tight gaps damage, it's just going to restore what tight gaps did. So now you can see that blue is gone. So I can be even more targeting with restoring just what tight caps did. And that looks nice. So from here, I would just kind of like follow the edges of the artwork, make sure nothing else got damaged. And this all looks pretty good, but we can see there's a little bit of stuff here. I don't have to brush over all of this. I can just do 1 pixel and it just looks for things and then brings them back. So, but with that, it does make it a little sharp, so you can use the blur edge tool and just kind of do that. So from here, I'm just gonna kind of like do my smart brush erase, and then just look at the edges. These edges look a little sharp, so I'm just gonna kind of blur them a little bit. It looks like it did a pretty damn good job getting rid of all the background. Like, I'm being obviously really nitpicky right now. And I am pretty happy with how this looks so far. So I think we're gonna call that good and just hit next. And yeah, so this is my background remover tool. Obviously I didn't go over a whole lot. There is this section on the side with photo size and settings. Photo size just outputs what size you want these to be when you're done with them. Setting has some more advanced settings for like the AI and my algorithms. You can tweak numbers and change how aggressive things are or loose things are, but I think I have a pretty good default setting right now. Alright, so that's that. And yeah, thanks for watching. If you would like to see more of this or would like to have it, please let me know. I might sell it, I might not, I don't know. And if you hear some whooshing noises, I'm sorry you had to deal with that. That's my AC unit is fucking hot. Alright, bye.